Hey guys, Spin Cobra out here at Stapling, Maine. Looks like a case of profiling. I don't think that this is a call for service. $54.11. He got a man in the
That man being held up in work. Hold on. That car's going this fast, going out there.
Don't know why he contacted him.
I didn't come. I didn't leave. Got her all in. Right. Yeah. Do that.
Most of the time they say that they just stopped to see if he needed help. Guys, I wanted to give you an update on this deal that went on in Phoenix. 4 officers held a guy to the ground and burned him. They burned him really bad, so there's a lawsuit against him. And
they're holding me up for the word of one woman over there, and I'm trying to go this way to unhook, and they're trying to take me back that way to go to CBI. So I'm trying to get my ID. Let's go and unhook, and make me sit here for over 2 hours, waiting on proof.
Sorry, guys. He's explaining why. So apparently this might have been a call for service.
I'm a severely mentally ill man with cerebral diagnosis.
Anyway, the guy that was burned created a lawsuit, and Phoenix, because of the lawsuit, Phoenix got some kind of board to investigate the situation, and they said that the police officers did no wrong. Now, the moral of the story here is the police officer stopped a guy and said that he fit the description of somebody that they were looking for. The guy was explaining to the officers that he was not the guy. They detained him. He didn't like being detained, and so they attempted to put him in cuffs, and he was fighting against them putting him in cuffs. Next thing you know, he's on the ground, and the ground is about 300 degrees, and he's got 3rd-degree burns over most of his body. And come to find out, he was not the guy they were looking for. But note to everybody, like this officer here, he's contacting this guy. To this officer, this guy is guilty unless he can prove himself innocent. So when an officer contacts you, you are guilty unless you can prove yourself innocent. And that's the whole policing. When they say that they're doing a investigation, you are guilty unless you can prove yourself innocent. That's why it is very important to sit there and keep your mouth shut. 1865 showed up.
How's it going?
Now, he probably walked up and said he has a warrant. And the warrant is probably for not showing up for court, because that's what these guys do. So yeah, an advisory board did an investigation and found the cops not guilty of doing anything wrong. It was Phoenix investigating Phoenix. They burned half of his body and they did nothing wrong. Anyway, they hemmed this guy up, read him for wants and warrants. And I guess he's got a warrant. So yeah, as I was saying, when a cop contacts you, you're guilty unless you can prove that you're innocent. That's the investigation. The investigation is this guy is guilty unless he can prove to me that he's not. Yeah, the guy turned out not to be the guy that the Phoenix police were looking for. And they wound up burning, third-degree burns over most of the front of his body. You can Google it and you can see the video. 4 officers, they were found by a review board in Phoenix to be not guilty of violating any policies. Young officer's name is Rose, and I forget this officer's name. But I am here at Stapley and Maine at 11 o'clock. And this is Jones. Rose and Jones. But the guy was sitting here, he stated that they're going off of something that some lady said back there. And they had him detained. Ran his name, found out he has a warrant, most likely for not being able to go to court or pay a fine. And there he goes, he's back into the system. Spitting Cobra. We'll call this one and we'll go to the next. I am out.